I saved money for years, and I still felt completely broke. Does that sound familiar? You do everything you're told. You cut back on coffees, you say no to nights out. You diligently put a percentage of every paycheck into a savings account, and yet, that feeling of financial anxiety just doesn't go away. You look at your savings, but you still feel one emergency away from disaster. What if I told you that the problem isn't that you're not saving enough? The problem is the saving itself. Let me tell you a story about Sarah. Sarah's a graphic designer, super talented, and works hard. From her very first job, she was a model saver. She'd put away 20% of her income every single month without fail. She watched her savings account grow, number by number, and thought she was doing everything right. But then, life happened. Her car needed a major repair. Boom, a huge chunk of her savings vanished. A few months later, a close friend was getting married overseas. Sarah wanted to go, but spending that money felt like a betrayal of all her hard work saving. She felt so guilty, she ended up not going. Meanwhile, she saw the prices of groceries, rent, and everything else creep up. The money she had saved so carefully last year suddenly couldn't buy as much this year. It felt like she was running on a treadmill, working harder and harder just to stay in the same place. She was saving, but she wasn't getting ahead. She felt trapped by her own money. This is the saving trap. It's the feeling that your money is just sitting there, losing value and waiting for the next disaster to strike. It makes you feel scarcity, not security. And here's the core insight. The thing that changed everything for me and can for you too, saving money without a purpose is just hoarding. Money is like energy. It needs to flow. Think of it like water. If you just store water in a bucket and never touch it, what happens? It becomes stagnant. It doesn't nourish anything. But if you direct that water to irrigate a garden, it helps things grow. Your money is the same. Just letting it sit in a low-interest savings account is like leaving it in that stagnant bucket. Inflation is slowly evaporating it, and it's not doing any work for you. True financial well-being doesn't come from having a pile of money you're afraid to touch. It comes from knowing your money has jobs to do, that it's working for you, building a better future. The goal isn't to stop saving. It's to stop saving blindly. Let's look at a practical example. Take two people, Alex and Ben, who both earn the exact same salary. Alex is a traditional saver, just like Sarah was. He saves 20% of his income and puts it all into one big savings account. He feels good seeing the number go up, but he also feels anxious every time he needs to spend from it. He has no clarity. Is this money for a vacation? A new car? An emergency? He has no idea, so every withdrawal feels like a failure. Now let's look at Ben. Ben also saves 20% of his income. But he doesn't just save, he allocates. He assigns every dollar a job. He thinks of his money in categories. The first part goes into his safety net and emergency fund that he absolutely does not touch, unless it's a true crisis. This gives him peace of mind. The next part goes into his growth fund. This is money he invests in low-cost index funds. He knows this money is for the long term, for his future self. Another small part goes into his skills fund money he uses to buy books, take courses, and invest in himself to increase his earning potential. And finally, he has a freedom fund. This is for guilt-free spending, like a vacation or a new gadget he really wants. See the difference? Both Alex and Ben save the same amount. But Alex feels stuck and fearful. Ben feels empowered and in control. His money has direction. His savings for safety are separate from his money for growth, which is separate from his money for fun. By giving his money a purpose, he's not just saving. He's building a life. He's turning his income into a system that creates security, growth, and joy, all at the same time. This isn't about being rich, it's about being intentional. So how can you start doing this right now? It's simpler than you think. I want you to take 2 easy steps. First, stop saving blindly. From now on, before you save another dollar, ask yourself, what is this money for? Give it a name. This isn't just your savings. This is your peace of mind fund, your future home fund, or your travel the world fund. Naming it changes your relationship with it. Second, create simple categories. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet. Just start with 3 buckets. Bucket 1, safety. This is your emergency fund, your buffer against life's surprises. Your goal is to fill this first. Bucket 2, growth. This is money you'll put to work through investing. It's for your long-term future. And bucket 3, future you. This could be for a specific goal like a down payment or even for upgrading your skills to earn more. That's it. Safety, growth, and future you. Start by dividing your savings among these 3 categories. Even if it's just a few dollars in each, you've started building a system. Remember, money is just a tool. It's not a trophy to be polished and kept in a display case. It's a hammer, a shovel, an engine. It's meant to be used to build the life you want. You don't need to be wealthy to be intentional. These small systems are what bring big peace. It's not about the amount. It's about the direction. So take a moment today. Don't feel pressured, just reflect. What is one small step you can take to give your money a job? Maybe it's just opening a separate account and naming it safety. That one simple action can be the start of a whole new journey. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you find a little more peace on your financial path. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building a life, not just a bank account.